Welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. In the last part, we defeated Justy at long last, and we also took on the Under Colosseum. Between parts, I went back and I retried the Pyrite Colosseum, which has leveled up ever since we defeated Mirabee, I believe, and the Pokemon were in their middle level 50s, so that was a pretty good challenge. As you can see, the team got a couple of levels up, but nothing really has changed. I don't think anyone learned any new moves. Loki tried to learn Perish Song, but I decided against it. And apart from that, everything is the same. So, today, it's time to proceed with Realgam Tower. And we got a couple of rooms here to the left and right. And there's a bodybuilder.
Whoa! I'll give you a good jolt, eh? I've been waiting behind the door for you to come along. Been waiting a long time. Next, I'll shock you even more with my Pokemon battle.
Alright, let's do this. Let's throw down Givern. So it looks like we have a couple more general grunty battles before we move on to the conclusion of the game, but I imagine it's not far away now. Loudred and Wigglytuff. Feels like Explorers of Sky all over again with that combination. And you can see that I'm leading now with Plusle and Apollo. I decided that, as I said, I think in the last part, leading with Plusle really is the best bet, because getting him out into battle safely is really quite difficult. And pairing him up with Apollo means I can set up a Reflect, which will really help out Plusle a fair amount in terms of defense. So I think that's a pretty good combination that I'm going to roll with for a little while. Plus, I think Plusle could serve to use a little bit more experience. Hyper Voice, what are you shouting for? Also, I didn't know that it hits both Pokemon in a double battle. That did a surprising amount of damage for a move that does that. But this shouldn't be a problem. I think Apollo and Plusle should be able to dismiss this Loudred. So we're finally on par with the Pokemon we're battling. For the first time, I think, since the very beginning of the game. This Loudred's level 45, and we're actually a higher level than it. Wow. Okay, a little bit of experience to go around there.
Gah, that's a shocker. You're like outrageously tough.
Yeah, but surely that's common knowledge amongst you goons by now.
Do you know how hard it is to just wait and wait and wait without moving? Try imagining it. Now think about it, eh? I doubt very much that you could keep at it for long. Ha!
Yeah, I definitely couldn't. I do not have an attention span. It doesn't exist. So it looks like maybe there's another battle here. We got a little stage and a bar and a jukebox. So there really is a fair amount more to Realgam Tower. This is a nice place. I like it a lot. Are you here to dine? Well, no, I'm here to battle you. Is that so? That's okay then. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll say yes. Sorry to disappoint you, we're not ready to serve anyone yet. Let me make up for it. I'll serve up a full course menu of a Pokemon battle. Yeah, alright, okay. That's fine, that's what we're here to do. Elos. A Chimecho. Wow, we're just seeing all the Explorers of Sky Pokemon today, huh? And a Cradilly. Well, I'm sure we saw a Cradilly in Explorers of Sky at some point. Get out of here, Chimecho. These guys are annoying, setting up with these defensive moves and stuff. Wow, a Swalot. That is a pretty uncommon Pokemon, actually. Fits right into this trainer's wheelhouse of really annoying defensive Pokemon, though. And a Noctowl. That's another annoying defensive Pokemon. Nice crit battle back. That's what I like to see. Sorry, Big Mouth. Level 46 for Battleback. And 46 for Loki as well. Good stuff. Alright, finish him off, Loki. Excellent. Getting a fair amount of experience from these battles, and hopefully that means we will keep up with the level curve. Thanks for dinner. Always happy to serve up a piping hot plate of victory. But unfortunately, I'll be the only one eating. That was too heavy for some light exercise before a meal. Well, it's a very nice little restaurant they've got there. Is there a place to heal my Pokemon in here? I don't think there is. Okay, what's behind door number 2? Oh. Ooh. Slots. Oh, this is not good. I could spend my entire life here, actually. You gonna battle me? So you're Eckler, ex-member of Team Snag'em. Well, yeah, that's not come up in a while, but that is indeed the case. I've been hoping that I'd get a shot at battling you. Let's see this high-level battling that everyone's been talking about. Okay. Happy to demonstrate. Ryder Kevel. Quagsire, nice. And a Donphan too. Oh, it's times like this I kinda wish we had grass types. This is certainly not Plusle's best matchup. And let's bring out the hard hitters and just try and overpower these guys. Well, that wasn't very smart of you. Guess we're back to this, huh? Oh, are you kidding me? Man, I just can't get a break with crit earthquakes in this game, can I? Well, okay, let's put in someone who's not susceptible to earthquake. Loki, you're back. It's the enemy. Take it out with extreme prejudice. Yeah, get out of here. I want to see that Pokemon around again if I can help it. The team is really, really coming together at the end stages of this game, and I'm loving it. Alright, Donphan down. There you go. Turfed out. Well, that was the masterclass in the Eckler style of battling, which even included a special getting crit by earthquake bonus. You're on the other side, but I still have to hand it to you. Yeah, I'm pretty good, huh? These slot machines, they say, what, Galadon on them? But I just read it as Gladion every time. I love Gladion. He is my son. Right, well, we're not in the best situation here. You look like, you look like you're gonna sell me something, but you also might battle me, so let me make sure I've got the Pokemon out front that I want to be out front. I haven't used Artie or Columba yet, but I wasn't really expecting to use Columba. Let's just lead with these two. Welcome, it has been a while, hasn't it? You don't recall who I am? It's me. We met quite a while ago in Fenac City. My name is Verde. You might not remember me, but don't worry, I have not forgotten you. You snagged my Bayleaf back then. Yeah, you remember now. Well, pal, today's the day. It's payback time. Ah, hola Verde. ¿Qué tal? It's been a while. It really has. Also, I'm glad I predicted that he was probably going to battle me. Trust nobody. So it seems like this is the point at which we might get the opportunity to snag the other two starter Pokemon that we didn't get at the beginning of the game. And this was a really good matchup, actually, putting Apollo and Artie out front. So this guy's not going to have any Shadow Pokemon since we got his Bayleaf, but I'm guessing the other two will be around. ¿Es ellos llaman Azul y Rojo? Gotcha. Take him out with the power of friendship. Yeah. Sorry, Verde. It's not easy being green. But blast it! I can't lose again! It's too late, it's already happened. Oh, and he's gone, just like the other peons. They just love to disappear, huh? Okay, well... Still no real sign of a healing point, but I don't want to be too loose with my healing items, because you know by now I am stingy. You gonna battle me? The builder of this tower has a plan to raise big money by attracting the world's rich folks. But you need bait to get the attention of people like that. Something big and exciting. Yep, you guessed it, shadow Pokemon battles. Alright, Chaser Trust, do you have a shadow Pokemon for us? According to the memo, I don't think you do unless you have the Metagross, but I'm certain that that's probably the final boss of the game. $47 for Apollo, the team leader. Oh, yes! Apollo is trying to learn Psychic. Well, that is a direct upgrade to Psybeam. We lose the chance for Confusion, but the increased power and the ability to drop special defense is going to be fantastic. I might have considered keeping both Psybeam and Psychic and replacing Swift, perhaps. But either way, I don't think PP has ever really been an issue for us, and Apollo gets things done with just one move anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Overheats, wow. But you missed. Well, that's fortunate. Even then, I'm not sure it would be particularly too threatening. Let's try out this new Psychic. Try and take out this Ninetales in this turn. That's the damage. Ninetales has a fair amount of special defense, but actually the level advantage is quite drastically in our favor now. Magneton, and Battleback's not in the battle, Wow, that did a fair amount of damage, even though it was resisted. So Swellow's about to use Sky Attack. I'm not particularly worried about that. Let's switch Artie out. And you know what, never mind. I'm not going to revive Battleback, I'm going to wait for a healing point because I really am that stingy. We'll just smack it with Feint Attack, it did a decent amount of damage. And once we get rid of this Swellow, before it can even use its Sky Attack, we should be able to take out the Magneton quite quickly with Apollo's Psychic as well. If Feint Attack is doing this much damage to it from Artie, Psychic will hit really hard even though it's resisted. Lock on. Well, you're not going to get a chance to fire your laser, I'm afraid, so sorry. Well, that's that. This isn't like me to lose. Well, it is like me to win. I'm feeling really confident right now. Do you get it now? Win or lose, battles attract people. I suppose you have a point. It is entertainment, particularly here in the Ore region. They really like their Colosseum challenges. Alright, well, we have explored everything there is to see on this floor. I'm going to go heal my Pokemon back at the last healing point, and then we'll head into that elevator in the middle. Probably going to have to battle the guy in front of it first, though. Okay, we're back. Let's get on with it. Shh! Eckler, it's me, Silver! Oh, hey, Silver. I was wondering what you were up to. I snuck in here under disguise. I surprised you, huh? That's not important, though. The word is that Cypher's boss is waiting for the both of you at the top of this tower. And he's supposed to have the ultimate shadow Pokemon. Eckler, Rui, good luck, and please be careful always. Alright, well, good disguise, Silver. I was kind of wondering where he had gotten himself to, and I'm glad we got to see him before the end of the game. Certainly a character that could have perhaps served to have a bit more development, but I don't particularly mind too much. Ah, you've finally reached me. I must say that I am impressed. Eckler and Rui. I welcome you to the Realgam Tower. My name is Nascor. Do you remember that time we met in Fenax City? I did have the feeling that I would one day face you in battle. But I never imagined that you would be the one to seek me out here. Very soon we will be ready to greet your arrival in style. I will go ahead and wait for you. Don't keep me waiting too long. Okay, bye. Ekla, quick, we have to chase him. You know, I was actually thinking we could maybe go back to that restaurant, have a bite to eat. Of course we're gonna chase him, Rui. It looks like there's a lot more to this place, though. Ah, he's gone. What should we do, Ekla? Oh, I know. How about over that way? Couldn't we take the other elevator? Well, can't we just call this one? I guess not. There's no button. Oh, it's no good. We can't take this elevator either.
Long time no see, eh, Ekla? You're not gonna break my heart and tell me you've forgotten my face, are you now?
That face. It can't be. Team Snag'em? But why here?
Even if you don't want to believe it, you're absolutely right, little lady. I'm Gonzap, the boss of Team Snag'em, and don't you forget it. Did you ask what I'm doing here?
Yeah. Isn't this Cypher's headquarters? Team Snag'em shouldn't have anything to do with this.
Well, surprise, surprise. We do have a lot to do with this, Missy. We were just thieves before we got hold of the snag machines. And where did we get them? From Cypher. What they wanted was this. Go snag superior grade Pokemon from trainers everywhere.
What? So this is one big plot hatched by Cypher?
That's what I'm saying. Aren't you the brainy one, Missy? Master Nazgul's waiting for you upstairs, but first, you've got to deal with me. We've got a score to settle here. It's time you paid for wrecking our hideout and wiping out Team Snag'em. Don't get any ideas about beating me. Ha ha ha!
Snag'em head Gonzap would like to battle. Alright, I was just about to go on about how the narrative of this game has been a little bit straightforward and it's perhaps had a few gaps in it. But just as I'm about to say that, they're filling in all the gaps. Alright then, let's fight. I switched up my lead Pokemon because Columba hasn't had the chance to do anything yet. So we'll at least open with Safeguard. I don't feel like Columba's in too much danger at the moment. And we'll want to get that out while we can. And Triple Kick should be good on Crawdaunt. Yeah, so there were a fair few... Oh man, seriously, with the Triple Kick missing? Oh, that thing has Aerial Ace? Huh. Well, okay, that's not too bad. We'll probably switch Columba out here then. We don't need to worry too much about keeping him in. I don't want to put Apollo in though, if I can avoid it, because Apollo is ridiculously strong already. We'll put Loki in for now, and if Hariyama continues to be a problem, then maybe we'll put in Apollo instead. Yeah, so I was thinking about the narrative of this game, and I haven't had a problem with it being straightforward, because this game has felt like a bit of a testing ground, a bit of seriously, twice in a row. It's felt like a bit of a testing ground, a bit of an experimental game, to try out some different ideas in the series, which I've really liked. So I wasn't too bothered by the fact that the plot wasn't, you know, amazing. It's still been interesting and it's had some great ideas. Again, that's kind of part of the experimental thing. It's just trying a few different things with the plot and making it a bit more mature, which I've really liked. But it's nice to see bits of the game that might have been a little underdeveloped getting a bit more resolution at this point in the game. So we got to see Verde again, we got to see Silver again, and now we're getting some resolution with Team Snag'em, because we really heard a lot about them to begin with, and then they just kind of disappeared. Okay, let's put Apollo in. You made the boss angry. Kind of need to get rid of this Hariyama because Brick Break is gonna get rid of any screen I want to set up. Okay, let's see. We don't really have very many options for Crawdaunt here. I guess I'll just Shadow Ball it. I can't Psybeam it. Shadow Ball will be resisted, but it's better than doing nothing. And we'll use Psychic on Hariyama. There we go, got rid of that. So yeah, it's nice to see all the loose ends coming together at the end of the game. It's quite fulfilling in that regard. Shiftry. Okay. Another Dark type. Kinda wish Battleback hadn't been taken out, but it was kind of my fault, to be fair. I thought it could take another Aerial Ace, but it really couldn't. Crabhammer. Now you're gonna need more than that to take out Low-Key. In fact, this is a perfect time to Pain Split. Let's hope this works out. And we will get rid of Crawdaunt with Return. That should be enough damage. Yeah. Mischievous probably outspeeds Shiftry. I know Shiftry's pretty quick, but Loki is pretty quick as well. Pinsir, okay. This guy's got an interesting team. Alright, Pain Split, do the work. Yeah, that's what I like to see. It's probably going to hit me with a Dark type move. Oh, Shadow Ball, okay, that's a little less threatening. Or is it, actually? I was thinking, well, Shiftry is a bit of a mixed attacker, so I suppose even if it had used something like Feint Attack, that it probably would have done the same amount of damage. Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably time to bring Battleback back. But we'll put Artie in for a moment. Again, I want to try and avoid using items if I can. It's never been a big part of the way I play the game. I don't like using items. So let's try and get through without doing so. But these Dark types are really annoying. Because our strongest Pokemon is Apollo, and can't hit anything with Psychic if it's a Dark type. Earthquake. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Luckily it's also hitting Shiftry, but Apollo takes quite a big hit from that, and I think Shadow Ball will take it out. Yep, uh-oh. Now what do we do? Both of our big hitters are off the table. I might have to use some items. Alright, Plus, we'll get in there. I need a health bar right now, and Columba is not it. Let's see if Artie can take out Pinsir here. Ah, not quite. Okay, how do I want to do this? We'll go with taking out Pinsir, and let's get to reviving some people. Battleback, we need you. Flail, uh-oh. Oh, please don't hit Plusle. You're gonna hit Plusle, aren't you? Yep. Yep. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we need Battleback in right now. At least Intimidate will be helpful. Well, it's good that we've had a nice challenging battle. Oh, it has Hypercutter. That's annoying. Guess they knew that Intimidate is good. Quite simply. We've had a fair few Pokemon that can use it. So Hypercutter is a pretty smart adaptation by the game. Oh no, Skarmory. We need Plusle for that. And it's a Shadow Skarmory. We definitely need Plusle back. I didn't expect this guy to have a Shadow Pokemon. Alright, we need to get rid of Shiftry ASAP, which means healing up Battleback so that he survives. Artie playing the healer again, that's fine, that's kind of his job. Let's triple kick this Shiftry and get it out of here. Another Aerial Ace. That's fine, because triple kick is not gonna miss this time. Whew, I'm really glad it didn't. Level 46 for Artie. You earned it. You've been working hard. Now, Skarmory. Okay. So, I guess this is the shadow Pokemon. We need Plusle back. So this is the shadow Pokemon that wasn't on the list. Net said that there may be more shadow Pokemon than were listed. And I guess this is one of them. It's really cool. I love Skarmory, absolutely. One of my favorite Pokemon. That didn't do a lot of damage. That's fine. Air Cutter. I don't think that should be too bad, as long as it doesn't crit Battle Back. Whew, yeah. It didn't crit Battle Back. Okay. So again, let's use Arthy's turn. Let's heal up. Battle Back. Let's throw out another triple kick here. Not doing a massive amount of damage, but we don't need it to do a massive amount of damage. I think I'll probably play it safe here. Get Plusle in. And... yeah, let's... no, okay. I need to think carefully about how I want to do this, because I want to be able to switch Battle Back out and then back in for Intimidate once we've paralyzed, but I also don't want Plusle to get knocked out by switching into a Steel Wing here. We're just going to have to hope it does use Steel Wing or Air Cutter and not Shadow Rush. Because if it uses Shadow Rush, that could be a problem for Plusle, but Plusle resists the other two moves. All we need to do here is tank this hit. Yep, that's fine. Step 1 of the plan, successful. Let's just use another Lemonade. I'm glad I bought these Lemonades. Heal up Battle Back. Just to be safe. Thunderwave Skarmory. Step 2 of the plan successful. There's Shadow Rush. Ah. I really didn't want Plusle to get knocked out, but I suppose it's not the end of the world because Plusle wouldn't have gained experience from this anyway, since we're hopefully going to snag this Skarmory. That's fine. We still get Battle Back on the field, we get Intimidate out, and now we can work towards snagging this thing. So let's do that. I reckon we could probably get away with using a Timeable at this stage of the battle. Been going on for a while. And let's just detect. We have it, might as well use it. Let's go, Timeable. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Come on. Third time's the charm. No, it's not. Okay, just to switch things up, might as well try an Ultra Ball this time. Honestly, I can't remember when Timeables are most effective. I think it was changed in later generations to be from 10 turns onwards. But in Gen 3, I think there's more of a ramp-up time. We got it! Skarmory was snagged. And Gonzap was defeated.
You've grown a lot better, Eckler.
Well, thank you. I'd like to hear that from my old boss, criminal or not.
What do you say, Eckler? Why don't you and me team up again, just like old times? You, me, and the snag machine. We can do whatever we please. The world will be ours, eh?
No, I'm engaged.
Huh, I figured you'd say that. That doesn't matter anymore. There's no going back for you. Get going.
Alright, well, we defeated Gonzap. It looks like there's a room down here to the left. There's not one to the right. I'm really hoping there's a healing point in here, and that we're not about to get thrust into another battle with my team like this. The game wouldn't do that to me, right? Right? Ah, darn it. I'm not taking the risk, I'm going back to the other healing point. But anyway, I think that'll do it for now. In the next part, we will continue on with Realgam Tower. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.